Good morning. During the 10 years between 2008 and 2018 makes it a decade. And I'm finding the actors and actresses who acted at the Old Town Playhouse in Traverse City, Michigan, and giving them a memory and a video for their family members, children, and especially to them, so they can look back standing on their theater stage. And this time is Actress Jill Anton.
It's a play that I've known for many times. I've seen theater productions of it, and I saw the movie, and it has the sense of the time following World War II, of the great changes that took place in this country in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And it was a time that I grew up here in Traverse City, and I placed the play in a place like Traverse City, and so it was a lot of reminiscing about that period in America. The growth and change, particularly the growing role of women, is central to the play. And it's a fun play. It's a fun play full of joyous laughter and sadness and drama. And many people just see it as a singular level, but there are many levels to this play.
How was it working with Rodney and Jill?
Well, I tell you, we had some wonderful people try out for the play, and it was very difficult making that casting decision. I made the decision because these two people were willing to commit their lives to this play.
of a sudden, you're talking again. That's great. Talk to me. Tell me why after 3 years, no one in your family gets more than yeah and okay, but Vincent here rates your life story?
Matt, I think you're missing the point.
Stay out of this. Come on, Dad. So tell me, talk to me. Talk to me, damn you!
Don't talk to your father like that.
I told you to stay out of this.
Your father deserves respect. In my house, when I was
Excuse me? This is my house. Maybe you should just go upstairs and consider what life would be like if you weren't always down here. Oh, I bet you don't have your keys.
I just haven't felt like talking. It's not a crime.
No, but you could talk to Vincent, though. What's up with that?
Oh, you're so smart. You figure that out. Look, get out of my...
Come on, Dad. Help me out. Tell me why you could talk to Vincent.
Vincent's not...
What? He's not what?
He's not you!
And that doesn't bother you?
Yeah.
What, are we back to one-word answers?
Maybe.
Look, I can understand why you don't talk to me, but why Robert? Why Karen? Come on, Dad! Can of worms is already open. The beans have already been spilled. The cat's already out of the bag.
It's just that... whenever I see your brother, he looks a lot like your mother.
Yeah? And Karen?
And Karen, boss is like your mother.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I mean, it's not them and it is. And then there's the house. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's more than just nice. But wherever I turn, there's a picture of your mother or something else that reminds me of her.
I thought you loved Mom.
Of course I loved her. She was the best thing that ever happened to me. Well, he said he wanted me to meet his girlfriend's sister. I said, yes, girlfriend's sister. And he says, yeah, Gladys.
Uh-huh.
When he said Gladys, he was talking about his girlfriend, but I thought he meant the sister. So when I went over to the house, I hardly spoke to your mother, thinking she was Ira's girl. So I gave Aunt Gladys all the attention.
Mm-hmm. I bet that didn't sit well with Uncle Ira.
Oh, your mother. Oh, God. She thought I was the biggest jerk. As soon as Ira set me straight, I tried to apologize, but she just kept putting me off. No matter what the disappointment, she made the best of things because that was her, a kind, decent person. She was better than me, that's for sure.
When you say disappointment, you're referring to me, right?
Well, there are more than one, but you were high on the list.
So after all these years, I'm still the screw-up. Is that what you're saying?
Take a look around, son. I mean, look at the way you're living. I mean, nothing's changed. I mean, first it was college, with dropping courses, changing majors. Oh. Then you want to be a doctor. Then a lawyer, then a Marine whatchamacallit.
Biologist! Christ, here we go.
Biologist, right. And what happened then? A college professor, wasn't it? No. Then you wanted to go study in Europe. Oh. Then you moved to the city to go to film school. Then you gave up everything and you broke your mother's heart.
That's not true.
How would you know? Home was 30 miles from here. She could scream, but not that loud. When I think of how sad it made her, how upset, and her being sick like that. Did you ever think of her once in all that time? What she was going through?
What did you want me to do, Dad? I was 19 when Mom started to get sick.
Christ, look at this place! Make your mother's skin crawl. Is this what you call being accomplished? A success? Are you proud of this?
Proud! Proud! Now there's a word you've never used before. At least not to me.
Well, you've never given me much to be proud of. Oh, you've always been a good starter, son. But you've never finished a lousy thing. Oh, you finally get a job as a writer for TV. I think that you got your head on straight. Then what did you do? After a couple of years, well, you're fed up. It's not good enough anymore. So you quit! 38 years old with absolutely no prospects!
Oh, you talk like I'm a bum on the street! Like I'm a failure! I hold down 2 jobs. They may not be the kind of jobs you think I should have, but that's just the way it is. Do I want to make pizzas and wait tables for the rest of my life? Of course not. If I did, I wouldn't drag myself out of bed every morning at 5 o'clock, 7 days a week.
And what? And what if your books never get published?
It's not gonna happen. I work
Are you
too
so
hard.
sure of that?
No! No, I'm not sure. I have no idea if I will ever see my work in print. Is that what you want to hear? Do you know what it's like to put your heart and soul into something? To reveal your secrets, your fears, everything you believe about yourself and about the world? To put it out there time and again and be told it's not compelling enough or that it won't interest enough readers. To get one rejection after another. Every time, it's like stepping out in front of a speeding bus. It's like having your heart ripped out and handed back to you. Every letter makes it harder to work. Every letter makes you doubt yourself more. But in spite of all that, I never let it stop me. I sit at that computer and I write.
And if we can just get through the play once tonight for doors and sardines. That's what it's all about. Doors and sardines. Getting them on, getting them off. Getting the sardines on, getting the sardines off. That's sports. That's theatre. That's life.
Boy, you're so deep.
So just keep going. Bang, bang, bang. Bang your home, bang you send it, bang it off, and everything will be perfectly. Where's it?
Oh, stop it!
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was in front of you.
I know it's all about with you. Four of course. Finish the doors right. Get the burger here on. I'm sorry, Voltaire. Bring the police.
No, no.
We'll go to the police like it's what's happened now?
The police. They found your old man. He was lying across the street unconscious in the
Oh,
doorway.
yes, thank you.
What they say he's very dirty, and there is smelly. And I thought,
Thank you,
oh,
thank you, Paul.
no, why didn't you stand anywhere near ourselves? We couldn't help but notice it's very distinctive.
I'll tell you something, Poppy. Once you've got it in your nostrils, you'll never forget it. 60 years now, and the smell of the theatre still haunts me. Tell me, Poppy, how did you get a job like this requires tact and understand? You're not somebody's girlfriend. People did.
No, it was your old
Right,
man.
what are they all?
Felt he like your stars.
It's like Mara has playing on to the air. Stop.
Stop.
Thank you, Belinda. Thank you, Bob.
I met my witness once.
I think you can hear better than I can.
I beg your pardon.
From your entrance, please, sir.
Well, it was
That's the line, Will. We all know that you worked at various houses and places out in New York, where they let you make up the play as you go along. But we don't want that kind of thing here, do we? Not when the author has provided us with such a polished and civilized reserve. Not at 1 o'clock in the morning. Not 2 lines away from the end of Act 1. Not when we're just about to have tea break, before we all drop dead from exhaustion. We merely want to hear the line. What's that there? That's it, doesn't say that's it. I'll give you, she's going to watch it then. Good Lord. Okay, all forgotten. I was irresistible.
Oh, I'm going to be sick.
You mean?
Good old-fashioned kind of sorry.
The curtain will rise in 2 minutes.
Oh dear, Tim's already told in 2 minutes.
We've got 2 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 1 minute.
What the fuck is going on? I'm not in New York, but I can't stand out there and listen to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes. I don't have any problems going on out there. This is a matinee, and there's other people out there. The curtain will rise in 3 minutes. We all start for the dance. The curtain will rise in 1 when we all come running out again. We don't know which way we're going.
I've got to have a talk with you.
Of course, honey, of course. I'm looking forward to
You
it.
got my message.
Many, many messages.
Why didn't you answer?
I did, I have, I'm here.
I couldn't tell
Well,
you.
go on then.
I went to the doctor today. Oh, look!
Later, all right.
Oh, at night. In my dressing room. In your dressing room? This thing has got completely out of control.
I'll give it to the Salvation Army along with the other.
I'm fucking in one.
Oh, you got my message?
And came running, honey, and came running.
We have got to have a talk, Lloyd.
We're going to have a talk, my love.
When?
Later, yes. Later. Flowers? Oh, yes, sorry.
Yes. In Boston for
Here, bought them.
to cheer me up.
No, that's enough. No, thank you. Strangle Tim for me when you see him, will you? Right.
What about Dad?
I don't want to hear about it. And Gary? Oh, Gary,
What about Sally?
listen, I think this show is beyond the help of his red light. You just do it. I think I'll sit out there in the darkness with the bag of toffees and enjoy it, okay? 1 minute was the last call, if your memories go that fast.
Oh, really? Oh, excuse me.
Buy any flowers for me?
No.
Tim, have you ever heard of such a thing as jealous rage?
Yes.
Then take $10 of your own money, Tim, and buy some flowers for me.
We're just coming up. I have to run the show.
Never mind the show. Concentrate on the floor arrangement. Bought them for pocket. The 2 of you could have Freddie's own brain. You could have half each. Anyway,